exactly right, BA, and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. Now here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Outside Strus. And the three-pointer goes.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Caro outside. Launches a 3. Mobley grabs the board.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged, physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, BA.
And the shot goes in.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Garland, the pass to Strus. From deep, Mitchell. And Cleveland, another 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Wagner. Caro outside. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels using that big body of his to take advantage on the boards.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Allen. From deep. The shot that time not on target. You know, Clark, something Kentavious Caldwell-Pope brings, that championship experience.
And every championship team has a guy like KCP, a guy who can make shots, who's always there, ultra reliable, plays both ends, doesn't step out of his role, and all he does is help you win championships. I love watching guys like that contribute in a meaningful way to championship teams. And he's a fun guy to watch because he does his job at a high level pretty much every night.
A big group substitution here for Orlando. Mataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. Black passes to Mataze. Out to Anthony. Takes the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Anthony. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And Caro's checked in for Orlando. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Garland. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Anthony. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Here's Hunter. Mobley, a screen on Isaac. Pass to Mobley. Beyond the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Cavaliers.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
They've got Goga Bitadze. Paolo Banchero is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Anthony, and it's Black in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Jerome. Still no points. Mobley finds Hunter. Okoro outside. Here's Jerome. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Bitadze. Banchero left side. Banchero getting creative.
I mean, you talk about it factor. Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Isaac. The shot no good.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Mobley passes to Hunter. Okoro outside. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Banchero. Yes! Banchero fighting for 2. Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3. He missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries. Caldwell Pope against Hunter. To the paint. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Brand, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Hunter, good.
Yeah, showing off the floor awareness right there. I love whenever Mitchell looks to share the wealth.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Carter from outside. He buries it from 3. Carter's got 5 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Hunter. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, Mitchell just muscling his way in.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Wagner outside. Garland against Suggs. From deep 3-point land. And another 3 for Orlando.
Oh, my. The air is thin from out there. But I'll tell you what, he's got deep range.
Now here's Garland. He's scoreless. Outside Hunter from outside the arc. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Wagner for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Wagner's got his first 3 points of the game.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And the first half now in the books. Magic out in front, up by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for the Cavaliers, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the 3. Pass to Wagner. Carter, a screen on Strus. Wagner for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here.
We've become accustomed to these kind of moves from Mitchell. He's got that ball on a string.
Now here's Banchero. He has 7. Oh, there's the alley! And it's slammed in by Carter.
Once it's up in the air, they trust Carter will come down with it. Did he ever?
Boy, I'll say this. Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Banchero finds Carter. Suggs outside. Banchero with it. The 3 is up. Unable to get that one.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The 3 from Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Strus against Wagner. 3-pointer. Sends it home from 3-point land. Wagner's got 11.
Wagner with the right back at your answer on the 3. Pretty impressive right there.
Outside Mitchell. Garland scanning the floor. Outside Strus. Launches it. Offensive board. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. Back to Suggs. Banchero with a screen on Garland. The 3 from Suggs. And another 3 for Orlando.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Clock at 6. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Garland's gotten his second bucket of the game. Orlando leading by 3. Banchero outside. Now Wagner. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Wagner's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
The 3 from Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Banchero surveys. with the block. And he's able to get it back. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Cole Anthony. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Batadze. Then there's Banchero, and it's Black in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando.
What a fantastic pass from Garland. This is why his guys really enjoy playing with him.
Banchero against Strus. Looking to end this cold spell. Taking the contact. Banchero.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
The drive by Garland to the inside. Jerome on the wing. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Okiki's checked in for the Cavaliers. Orlando leading. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Banchero. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Okiki, the pass to Garland. Now Strus. Here's Okiki. Outside Hunter. There's a screen by Okiki. And DeAndre Hunter hits from deep. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Okiki. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle. He told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Mitchell. Back to Allen. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
So both free throws good from Allen.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Suggs. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Mobley outside. Carter against Allen. Pass to Garland. The 3 ball. Rebound by the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Mitchell.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mobley grabs the board.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
Out of bounds, it'll be Magic ball.
Oh, my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
And And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. Carter, a screen on Mobley. The three from Banchero. And nails the tray.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Let's hear it for you.
The three from Mitchell. And it's good. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Suggs outside. Pass to Banchero. Shoots over Mobley. Oh, it falls!
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Here's Mitchell. It's good! And tie game! Huge basket right there. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point. Mobley, a screen on Caldwell Pope. From deep, Mitchell drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 34 points.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Inside. Here's Banchero. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And you can see why they put him in these spots. He's able to use his size to get the shot he wants.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
And the bucket is good.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Banchero outside. Carter on the wing. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Suggs. And here's Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Here's Mitchell. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. The Magic shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Pass to Carter. To the paint. Banchero no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Stolen by Carter. Wagner with it. Down low. Banchero. And here's Strus. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mitchell. And it's in.
It's Spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Orlando calls timeout. Only 2 seconds left in overtime. Your thoughts, guys?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Things looked a little uneven.
Basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Paul George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. And they're moving it up. Here's Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wills that one in off the contact.
Lillard against Maxey from 15 feet away. And Lillard gets it to go.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Embiid. Here's Grimes. A three-pointer off the mark. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Lillard bounce pass. Prince setting a pick for Antetokounmpo. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Now here's Lopez. Prince wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. George, that's a 2-pointer. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Lillard, the pass to Prince. Inside. Kicks it out to Lillard. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, DA. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you.
And one of the quickest triggers. Lillard says, now you see it, now you don't.
Maxey finds George. Maxey looking it over. Fires for three. Connects from three-point range. Maxey's got 7 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Portis. Kuzma can't get it to go. Grimes passes to George. Lillard against Maxey. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Kuzma passes to Portis. Pass to Lillard. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
The three from George. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Joel Embiid, Abusele out there with Edwards. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. Pass to Portis. Six on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Giannis. Out to the Kumbo. Stretching the floor with the three.
Giannis not afraid to stretch it out that time with the three ball.
When for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple of years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Count it.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Milwaukee in the lead. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Fades. Misses off the left iron. Outside Edwards. Butler feeling out a bit. Pass to Embiid. Robust move inside by Joel Embiid.
And the sheer size of Embiid poses so many problems for the opponent, and he's using it well to score inside against him.
On deep, Trent, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Trent's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Sending it back with postage. This is why every team is looking to add length to its lineup.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, who's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Portis kicks to Lillard. Portis a screen on Maxey. Kuzma outside. Bucks passing it around. For three, Portis nailed from three-point land. Portis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Once he has the ball, if his feet are set up, Bobby's going to let those rip.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Oubre. Nothing on the board. Outside, Maxey. Back to George. 5 to shoot. They set the pick. Kicks it out to Maxey. Hits the three-point bomb. Maxey's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Here's Lillard. He is hauled in by Paul George. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Misses the step-back jump shot.
ED giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Prince dishes to Lillard. There's the three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Tie game in Milwaukee. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. A floater, and it's Grimes with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office. Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
Out to Kuzma. And he's good on the three ball. And the Bucks lead by 1.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the three.
Maxey against Lillard. And that one's good. Maxey's got 14 points for the game. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Right wing. Kuzma outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. From deep, Prince. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, when he's spotted up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Oh, muscling it home, Embiid.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Embiid. To the middle. Kicks it out to Maxey. Embiid the screen. Maxey, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Lopez, a screen on Oubre. Drills the three-pointer. Kuzma's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
Embiid, no good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Paul George with the steal. 34 seconds left to play here in the third, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Joel Embiid. Prince outside. Pass to Lopez. Kuzma outside. 5 on the clock. From deep, Giannis. It's hauled in by George. And he drives in. That one goes. Count it. And it's now only a 1-point Bucks lead.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. And maybe you foul him there?
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bucks lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Butler. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Embiid is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Butler. Then there's Edwards. And it's McCain in at the 2. Embiid. Up again. And Embiid detonates for the putback slam.
And really, beyond the skills, you see right there the passion Embiid has, displaying that killer instinct.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And that one, good. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Portis. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, no question. Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
From deep, Giannis. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Butler kicks to Embiid. Butler on the wing. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Grimes. Again, Philadelphia.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. George against Kuzma. And they get it. Prince in the corner. Giannis outside. Out to Kuzma. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And Kuz on the cruise with that bucket.
Pass to Embiid. Good D by Lopez.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut to just one on the basket from Kuzma.
And Kuzma got thirsty there, just took that contact and figured, man, let's try to get to the line.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up the mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. .50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Maxey finds Embiid. Second chance effort. Yes!
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Antetokounmpo up top, covered by Oubre. Lillard against Maxey. Trying to get open is Lopez. Good!
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments. Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lillard outside. Down low. From 7. Got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. We've got Oubre. He's out there with Joel Embiid. Maxey out there with George. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Embiid owns the lane.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Here's Giannis. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Long pass to George. Stolen by Prince. Lillard outside. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Lillard. The Bucks working the ball around. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them the lead.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Goes up to the stripe. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Embiid's got 24 points.
And Embiid practices these shots all the time, which is why he's so good from this area.
Antetokounmpo. On deep, Prince. It's money from deep.
Well, the bigger the possession, the more engaged Taurean Prince is. Wow.
Embiid inside. Lopez is there.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Antetokounmpo against Oubre. It counts.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
George dishes to Oubre. Maxey kicks to Oubre. Here's George. The quick look, no good that time. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Lillard. Back to Giannis. Good!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Second team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. 16 seconds left in the first overtime. Lets it go with a 3. Shot by Grimes. No good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. It's George on the wing. Carries it from outside.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. They escape with a victory, although thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks.
basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. Lays it up and banks it in.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now here's Neesmith. Halliburton with the ball. Yep, that one goes.
One thing I love about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy willing to mix it up down low. He doesn't say, I'm going to settle for jumpers. I'm coming right at you.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Now here's Garland, shoots over Halliburton, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Siakam against Mobley. Baseline try. And Siakam gets it to go.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy. How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Nembhard outside. Pass to Turner. Outside Neesmith. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam for 3. Sinks it from distance. Siakam's got his second basket on the night.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
And Mobley gets it to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Garland. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, B.A., how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Strus's shot is off.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Back to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Garland. To the middle. Turner against Mobley. No luck on that one. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Garland. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish contact and get the bucket.
Back to Halliburton. The 3 is up. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Garland. That shot missing. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Pacers leading by 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Obi Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Hunter with the rebound. Pass to Jerome. Now here's Mobley. Mobley, a screen on McConnell. And here's Hunter from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Hunter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Toppin with it. Halliburton outside. Toppin, a screen on Green. Halliburton for 3. That one is off. The Cavaliers leading. Outside, Green. Oh, they get a hand on it. Toppin with a steal. Jumps up, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Timeout. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams at crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
Pass to Mathurin. Back to Toppin. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Garland. And here's Strus. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Strus has got his second bucket on the night.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
Tyrese Halliburton has an array of moves offensively. Off the deck, yes, sir.
Pass to Jerome. Minute 32 left in the first half of this game.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Toppin. Now Turner. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And Indiana with some changes. Siakam comes in for Toppin, and Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Halliburton. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome.
Well, Miles Turner has a lot of value in today's NBA. This guy's got length, athleticism, excellent shot blocker. He can space the floor with the ability to make those jumpers.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell bullies his way inside.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Hunter against Siakam. Turner, a screen on Hunter. Siakam outside. Over Hunter. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Mitchell. Thompson with a screen. And he gets the jumper to drop. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Nesmith. Mathurin with the ball. And here's Siakam. Hunter covering. Shoots a fadeaway. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Mathurin. Siakam's got 7 points. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
On the court for the Cavaliers, Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. Halliburton finds Turner. From the arc. Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
Now, Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A three made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Outside Strus. Mobley outside. This one for 3. Sinks the tray. 6 points for him.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
Cleveland has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Timeout.
Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris. So agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
And they pick up 2.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Garland. 7 points in the game. Outside Strus. Back to Garland. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Matherin's checked in for Neesmith.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Three-pointer Matherin. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Outside Mitchell. And they call an illegal screen here.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Here's Matherin. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
And just a tremendous ability to finish. No backing down at all from Matherin.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact.
Oh, hey, how about that?
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Siakam finds Halliburton. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. Okoro is checked in for the Cavs. Jerome comes in for Darius Garland. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. Back to Jerome. The 3 from Okoro. Buries it from 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Siakam. He's on target from 8 feet out. Siakam's got 5 points now this quarter. Cleveland has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Toppin against Hunter. Fires from deep. No good that time. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Cavaliers on top. They're up by 2. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Benedict Mathurin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Obi Toppin, and it's Walker in at the 4. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Jerome on the wing. Hunter, a screen on Halliburton. Jerome passes to Garland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. McConnell against Garland. Pass to Halliburton. Now Toppin fires the 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Garland, the pass to Wade. They set the pick. And Toppin pulls it down.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
It's stolen by Hunter. 3-on-3. Jerome passes to Garland. Here's Jerome. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Knocks down the triple.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thank you for that. Connects from downtown. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Garland for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter here. Turner. Rebound by Donovan Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Shoots from 12. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Garland. Yeah! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings it within 1. Halliburton finds Siakam. Over Mobley. He connects!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Garland. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
This is exactly the kind of aggression from Darius Garland that changes the feel of the game, just works his way inside and forces the defense to foul. Now, this guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Halliburton looking over the floor. Pass to Turner. 5 to shoot. Siakam with it.
I'll tell you this, Evan Mobley is changing as many shots as anyone right now.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Fires from way outside. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. And this was the...
tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
Ah, we love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Paul George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Now, here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. Banked in off the glass.
And looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Suggs finds Carter. Here's Suggs. He's covered by Maxey. Outside, Carter traps in the tray.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Oubre outside. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. A nice shot by George.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success game for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
Now, here's Suggs. Good D by Embiid.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's George, and the shot goes in. George has got 5.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunnies. Here's Grimes. Fires the 3. And George is good for 3. He's got 8.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
To the inside. Here's Banchero. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Embiid. Plays it up and banks it in.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
And Orlando making a change here. Bitadze's checked in. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. And Wagner has it in the corner. Carter outside. From beyond the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. To the paint. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's George. Again, Philadelphia.
A ferocious player in transition. George takes full advantage of the fast break when given the opportunity.
Now, here's Wagner. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Bitadze. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Yabusele. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Maxey. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wagner off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Maxey with it. From past the arc. Doesn't go that time. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Philadelphia.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Embiid. Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Now here's Embiid. Got it from 16 feet. Embiid's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Took him no time at all on that one. Banchero's got 8 points.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Here's McCain. Hasn't made one yet. Makes it off the glass.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Banchero. Again, the Magic score.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Banchero looking around. Right on the bucket. Banchero's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
At the top of the key, Embiid. Goes up on the high post. Again, Philadelphia.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
Substitution on the floor.
And here's Carter. Back to Wagner. Wagner with a screen for Wagner. Sinks the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Maxey against Suggs. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And because it's so easy for him to get to the cup, Suggs doesn't shoot a ton of mid-range jumpers, but he has it in his arsenal.
And George gets it to go.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Now, here's Wagner. He's got 5. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shot.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fans at Court Shot Run Line. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt for him, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now, here's Banchero. 12 points for him. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Here's Banchero. Steps back and trains the jump shot. Banchero's got 4 this quarter.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Oubre can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 6. Banchero passes to Caldwell Pope, and again it's Orlando converting.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Pass to Embiid. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. Clock at 6. Caldwell Pope kicks to Banchero. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Sweet little floater. And it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
Oh, what a sweet shot by Maxey. Not putting too much behind it.
Wagner outside. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wagner's got 11.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Carter.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Maxey passes to George. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Rebound by the Magic. Pass to Suggs. Back to Wagner. Now here is Carter, covered by Oubre. And it's Carter missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
George, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Butler, Joel Embiid out there with Yabusele. Then there's Edwards. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard position. To the middle. With force, Embiid takes it to him.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
And Isaac throws it down.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Well, their pass to Embiid.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3 ball for these guys. And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this. Can they get it done? We'll see, guys."
Thanks, David. Caldwell Pope outside. Banchero against Oubre. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 23 points.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all three levels.
Maxey looking it over. Here's Embiid. Good work defensively by Carter.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Buckner from long range. He is hauled in by Paul George.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Here's Embiid, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Embiid's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Suggs up top. He's covered by Maxey. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. So Suggs will go to the free throw line. That one on Maxey. And it's tied up with that one.
Well, make no mistake. This is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Pass to Embiid. Unloads from 13. And it falls over the rim and in. He's got 25.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by the Magic. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Pass to Suggs. Banchero, right side. Trying to get open his Carter. It's in!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Outside, Maxey. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Oubre for three. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker.
Jalen Suggs taking 2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And it's all about the three right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a 3-ball that deep wasn't going in.
Caldwell Pope for three. No good from 3-point territory. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the point. Here's Banchero, and he makes good on the layup. Banchero's got the game tied up here for the Magic. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Caldwell Pope dishes to Suggs. Banchero draws the double. Inside. Money!
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Puts it up from 15. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
Here's Maxey, and an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead. And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
First team foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Suggs. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Bullseye! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Pass to Embiid. Over Carter. Count it!
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. They escaped with a victory, although they needed it. Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Yeah, extra possessions will be at a premium tonight. No easy boards with all of these glass eaters running around, getting their hands dirty. Should make for a really interesting game to keep an eye on inside.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Ricochet in at the 3 slot. Now here's Antetokounmpo. To the left side wing. Here's Lillard. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball and his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Here's Kuzma. Lillard outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 6.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Okongwu, a screen on Lillard. There's Young with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Lillard. 6 points for him. Count it. Good. Give him 8 points now.
Lillard is tough in there. Muscling that one home.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Ricochet. Young inside, defended by Lillard. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Lillard. Give him 8. And a nice finish on the layup.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
Outside Johnson. Minute 32 left in the opening quarter. Here's Daniels. No good with the triple. The Bucks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Antetokounmpo outside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Milwaukee in the lead. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Lillard can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Daniels. There's Young with the 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Kuzma outside. Here's Lillard. Now here's Lopez. They grab their own miss.
Just an absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Bucks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for Atlanta, we've got George Niang. Karis LeVert is out there with Risache. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Mann in at the 3. Now here's Mann. For 3. Sinks the tray.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Now here's LeVert. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Kevin Porter.
Boy, Karis LeVert reads defenders very well. This guy is an instinctive offensive player.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Green.
I'll tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
Krejci's checked in for Bufkin. Here's Krejci. He's guarded by Porter. It's LeVert on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shot clock at 6. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, you know, LeVert is pretty well put together at 6'7", which allows him to bang inside effectively.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella, and it's Trae Young in for Krejci. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. 6-point lead. Pass to Porter. Trent right side. Here's Prince. Back to Porter. Antetokounmpo up top. The rebound by Mann.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Young with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a three.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Lopez, the screen. Porter from outside. The rebound by Atlanta. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis has checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kuzma comes in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Outside Young. And he drives in. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Prince. There's the three. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Here's Rizachet. No points so far. Here's Young. Inside, it's Trae Young.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Lillard finds Portis. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Hard not to love the energy Portis plays with. He's not letting inside contact stop him or derail him at all.
Now here's Young. 17 points in the game. 12 seconds left in the second. Fearless Trae Young.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
No good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Bucks on top, up 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
The Hawks, 26.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
On the wing, Daniels, defended by Lillard. Outside Young. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Antetokounmpo is doubled. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Prince, the pass to Kuzma. Here's the 3. Okongwu with the rebound. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Okongwu, a screen on Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Young misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Kuzma. Picked by Prince. Pass to Lillard. The 3. Nails it from 3. Lillard's got 16 points.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Young against Lillard. Down low. It's stolen by Kuzma. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 5-point Bucks lead.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
Back to Young. Over Lillard. And that one's good. Young's got 21.
And the defense has to be more aware, or else Young will stick them from the mid-range every time.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. The shot by Lillard, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Johnson. He's scoreless. Here's Daniels. The layup off target.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
13 feet out. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. And the Bucks lead by 5.
You know, for a big guy, Kuzma's got some really nice handles and a knack for knocking down shots off the dribble.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Drops in the layup for 2. Okongwu's got his second basket.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Kuzma outside. And the three-pointer goes. Kuzma's got 5 points in the quarter.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
A nice shot by Young.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Lillard outside. Pass to Kuzma. Out left to the wing. Now Antetokounmpo. Covered by Johnson. A strong finish by Giannis.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Bucks on top. They're up by 5. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Krejci in at the 1.
Capella is getting better at sharing the ball, wanting to improve that part of his game.
Porter finds Green. There's the triple. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Hawks trail by 5. LeVert outside. Outside man. The Hawks need to get one up here. From deep, Capella. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Trent outside. Pass to Porter. Outside, Green. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And now an 8-point Bucks lead.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Kuzma. Fires for three. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds in the game. Daniels passes to Johnson. And here's Okongwu. The three from Rizashe. Another three for Atlanta.
How about the rookie, Zachary Rizashe, delivering a timely bucket?
Antetokounmpo with it. Shoots over Johnson. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Here's Young. Another one falls for Atlanta.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Boy, those are the kinds of plays that Lopez is known for. Huge basket there.
Here's Young. Here he goes. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 12 points in just the second half.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now. Look, sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
There's Young with the three. Rebounded by Kuzma. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
On target from range.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Count it!
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Young from long range. Rebounded by Kuzma. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
"19 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Daniels. Cash! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
The three from Rizashe. And knocks down the 3.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. 5 ticks left to play in the fourth. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And a deep three from Young. Can't connect. So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks. Pulling it out for the W. Boy, a hard fall. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
You've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Embiid. Paul George is out there with Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Embiid. Shoots from the elbow. And that's good off the glass that time.
No slowing Embiid down. He powers right past the contact.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now here's Garland. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The quick thinking of Garland and the pick and roll. His decision making is so impressive.
Oubre outside. Maxey looking it over. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's George. Embiid with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Clock at 4. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And there's Paul George on the assist by Embiid. George has got 6.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Strus finds Mobley. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. That one drops for him.
You see how smoothly Mitchell gets into his shot. That's elite.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 3-point game. There's the drive. Outside, George. Good on the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Maxey kicks to Oubre. 76ers moving the ball around. Fades away. Embiid, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's George. Buries the jumper to finish the break. And 11 points for George.
And definitely a shot George willing to take. His stroke makes it easy work for him.
The three from Garland beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yes, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
We've got Isaac Okoro. Mobley is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Green, and it's Jerome in at the point guard position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here's McCain. Embiid from outside. It's good from long range. Embiid's got 5.
Look, and he knows he has the green light. Embiid's kind of attitude in these moments just makes him even more lethal.
Now here's Mobley. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Pass to Jerome. Green with a screen on Butler. The tray. The shot, no good. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start off the second quarter. A nice shot by McCain.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here's Hunter. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. The three-pointer, no good. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Yabusele passes to Edwards. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Butler's got the lead up to 3 now for Philadelphia. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Mobley. Max Strus comes in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Green. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Now here's Thompson. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Maxey. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. The strength of Embiid on display.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Garland dishes to Thompson. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Yabusele's checked in.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Maxey, and he banks in the layup. Maxey's got his first points of the night.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Garland finds Hunter. Now here's Wade. 46 seconds left here in the second. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 2 as they get the bucket from Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Now here's Maxey. Floats one, and it's good on the way in. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What an adjustment by Maxey. That will be available.
Outside Garland. Hunter on the wing. Back to Garland for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Garland's got 9. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers on top, up by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. We've got Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre out there with Embiid. Then it's Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. A three-pointer is right on target. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
Mitchell wide open. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Shot by Grimes. No good.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
Now, here's Maxey. Outside, George. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Strus kicks to Garland. Mitchell outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Now, here is George. He's got 11. Count that one. And the Cleveland lead has been cut back down to 5 as they get the points there from Oubre. Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Mitchell. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
George looking around. Embiid with the screen on Strus. Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jared Allen.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
you. And you know, George is a tough
cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Max Strus. And the 76ers also making a change. Yabusele, he's checked in for Oubre. And they pick up 2. Garland's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
Outside, George, the 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Now here's Allen, still without a basket. Hunter finds Mobley. George against Hunter. Here's Mobley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. George passes to Maxey. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And he gets the bucket.
So tenacious. Maxey finds a way through.
Right side, Garland. Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. There's the triple. That shot no good. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Okeke in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Garland left side. Hunter the screen. Jerome hits it from three-point range.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Philadelphia with the ball. After the Cavaliers pick up 3. Pass to McCain. A 3 ball. Cans it from downtown.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Okeke. Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. They got for us, D.A.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. Something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
Back to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Mitchell. Launches a 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Grimes.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Embiid with it. Over Allen. Embiid, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Mobley finds Mitchell. Screen by Allen. And Donovan Mitchell hits from deep. Mitchell's got 28 points for the game.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Now here's Embiid. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
There's Garland. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The 76ers trail by 7. Pass to Embiid. Over Allen. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
There's Garland. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Maxey. Cavaliers with the rebound. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid inside. He's against Allen. Off the left rim and out. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Outside Garland. Trying to find Strus, and he gets it to him. Yep, that one goes. And it's a 12-point Cleveland lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah,
who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trey Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Ricochet in at the 3 slot.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Atlanta with the ball. Okongwu, a screen on Wagner. Here's Ricochet. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night. And that one misses.
Ricochet does things with the ball in his hands that not many of these rookies can do.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
And that one drops.
And there's some agility as Trey Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. He talked about star guard Trey Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trey into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, B.A.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And the Hawks with possession here. Orlando making their last shot. Pass to Johnson. Here's Daniels. Johnson passes to Daniels. 4 on the clock. Releases. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero left side. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pure from 3-point range.
You got to stay connected to Caldwell Pope. He's a knockdown shooter, and he can get it going.
Pass to Ricochet.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Young. Okongwu, a screen on Suggs. Young from long range fires in the triple. Young's got 5 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs, getting off the floor with such ease?
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. There's Young with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. It's a 3-point game. Wagner on the wing. The Magic need to put one up here. Carter. And another basket for Orlando. Atlanta's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Now here's Capella. Here's Ricochet, buried from 15 feet out. Ricochet's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Such raw shooting ability for Ricochet in his first year.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Wagner on the wing, covered by Johnson, and out of bounds. The Hawks will have it.
Substitution on the court.
19 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Ricochet. Let's go with a 3. Buries it from 3. Ricochet's got 7 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Atlanta on top, up by 6. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
They've got Jonathan Isaac. He's out there with Banchero. Cole Anthony out there with Goga Bitadze. And it's Black in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Nie. No made baskets yet. Pass to Ricochet. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Tries it from 19. LeVert with a rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
On the wing man. Capella, screen on Anthony. Man with it, working on Anthony. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Ricochet. It's hauled in by Isaac. Magic trail by 3. Pass to Banchero. Here's Black. Here's Bitadze. Fires the 3. First shot won't go. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Ricochet. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ricochet's got 9 points. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And Banchero gets it to go.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Atlanta leading by 3. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. Now here's Young. Give him 8. Outside Johnson. Back to Young. 4-3. The 3 ball is good from Young.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Here's Daniels. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Young inside. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Young against Caldwell Pope. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope.
They create such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Suggs. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple. Suggs has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
So cunning and effective in screen and rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
Young inside. He's covered by Suggs. Young against Suggs. Right side Young. Over Suggs. Young missing again. Magic trail by 3. Suggs left side. Pass to Carter. Hey, from beyond the arc. And another 3 for Orlando.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Outside Johnson. Young looking over the floor. Outside for LeVert. And And the layup is good off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 2.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Atlanta on top. They lead by 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. Playing hard right now. They made a lot of shots, and we got to.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Shea and Johnson, they're the forwards. Tyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Hawks trailing. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been honing the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Young goes in. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Man, we see this from Trae often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. Banchero right side. Using his size, Banchero gets by inside.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. Here's Daniels. Outside Young. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Young's got 18.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 7 to the inside. Carter can't get it to go.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Outside Johnson. Suggs against Young. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner outside. Into the lane. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Now here's Wagner. 5 points in the game. The 3 from Banchero. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
Responding nicely with his own 3, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Shea. Outside Johnson. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Wagner. Here's Banchero. Boom! Banchero!
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Out to the right wing. Young from long range. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Pass to Wagner. 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Suggs finds Wagner. Over Rizachet. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Johnson for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. The Hawks leading. We've got Paolo Banchero. Goga Bitadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Black in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now here's man to the paint. And it's Capella with the jam.
And that's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
Anthony outside. Pass to Bitadze for 3. And it's Niang with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 3. Left side man. Here's Bufkin. LeVert outside. Screen by Capella. 6 to shoot. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Here's Black. And Caro outside. Lets the 3 fly. Capella with a rebound. Here's Bufkin. It's LeVert on the wing. Outside man. Niang a screen from behind the arc. And that one's good, man. And now it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. And a big reason their team is down, the 3-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Outside Young. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Daniels. Here's Rizachet. Pulls it. Another one falls for Atlanta.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And here's Banchero. Banchero uses his size down there.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Young. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Here's a Kongwu down low. Daniels, that one's true.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Banchero outside. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. He's off on that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. Young with it. Outside Johnson. A screen on Banchero. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Suggs. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. 8-point game. Banchero passes to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
It does this team a lot of good when Carter is that assertive. They need him to put pressure on the D and force mistakes.
At the line for the Magic, Wendell Carter Jr. Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Contagious Caldwell Pope. First personal foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Daniels taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Suggs outside. Jacks up a 3. Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Atlanta.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. Orlando calls timeout. 16 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
The 3 from Suggs. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence. Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Wagner outside. There's the triple. Yes! And that one brings them within 1.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the 3-pointer now.
Wagner for 3. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry.